Breaking the bad news. Healthcare professionals frequently have to be the bearers of bad news. A skillful, careful approach is needed in doing this. One cannot proceed to discuss organ donation until the family fully understands the status of their loved one. Using a communication protocol while conveying bad news will help instill a feeling of reliability and assure quality and empathy into this difficult communication process. Remember the word primer. Provide time and privacy. Keep in mind that you are talking to a family facing a crisis. Find a separate and quiet place to hold this conversation. Minimize interruptions and time constraints. They should not feel rushed into making decisions. Reach out and establish rapport. Establish a connection with the relatives. Try to elicit who are the family members that they would rely on to make important decisions. Refer to the patient by his name. Familiarize yourself with the patient's background, medical info, and anticipate some likely questions. Inform about the status of the patient. Start your discussion with assessing the level of relatives' understanding. Fire a warning shot. That is, warn the family that the incoming news is not good. Avoid technical language. Showing them test results or drawing pictures can make abstract concepts clearer. Be honest and do not offer false hope. Maintain open communication. After your initial explanation, check whether they understood. Stay open to answering questions and expound on what is not clear. It is respectful and considerate to let them process what has been told to them. Explore the family's attitudes and perception. The challenge is for you to check if the family has understood enough and has accepted circumstances. This is necessary before they will be ready for other discussions. Frequent clarification will help to establish their understanding and likelihood of following through with the plan. Do this without mentioning hope or organ donation. If the family is perceived to have understood the prognosis of their loved one, refer to hope. Our trained transplant coordinators will work with you to initiate discussion on options for organ donation. It is our obligation to offer this opportunity to help others whenever possible. This will be handled with care, confidentiality, and sensitivity. Although the Hope Transplant Coordinator will speak to all involved family members, only the legal next of kin has the authority to give formal consent. Even if the patient has already made the decision to donate on his or her driver's license or organ donor card, Hope will still speak with the family to relay their loved one's decision. The law defines the legal next of kin as the patient's closest living relatives through blood or legal relationships. Before a Hope Transplant Coordinator speaks to the legal next of kin, you will need to introduce us to them. It is important that they understand that you are independent of the organ donation team and the patient's care will not be compromised. Together, we should convey the positive attitude that organ donation offers hope and healing to others. If bad news is delivered poorly, it can negatively impact the request for organ donation. On the other hand, breaking the bad news well can promote acceptance and help the family adjust to the situation. What you will say and how you say it are indeed very important. Hope Transplant Coordinators are on call 24/7 to answer referrals. You are a critical starting point for every life saved through donation.